everyone, Marc here from Marc and Cars. Welcome back to the channel. Today it is a cracker of a morning here in Melbourne. It is about, 12, 13 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. And I thought, while I'm in Melbourne, why not check out Dutton's garage. The place is known for its classic fine automobiles. Let's go and have a look. A car I've never actually seen in the flesh, but was a real hero car for me in years gone past. We're talking Maserati MC12, created for the 2012 year. Very few of them made, and for a lot of people, the last great Maserati built. Not many of them were built, but this particular example has been driven 5,000 kilometres. So it's been used as, in case you don't know, it is pretty much a Ferrari Enzo underpinnings with Maserati body. So same gearbox and engine, so V12 with a automated manual that is activated by the paddle shift, very similar to the F1. I think they call it a cambio corsa, is the gearbox used in this. But yeah, it is a cracker. So we've got a Koenigsegg now. Again, never seen one in real life. This is a CCR, so it's about 03, 04 off memory. These cars are affectionately known as eggs, short for Koenigsegg. This CCR is manual and car, so it's one of the older ones. This particular car, for a lazy 1.8 million, you can drive away, and this may actually be an Australian delivered car too, if such a thing existed back then. I don't know if you can see that, but have a look at the carbon fibre weave in the seats. The roof actually comes off these cars. And the attention to detail and finish in this car is amazing. Only done 420 kilometres since 2003, 2004. Seems like a waste to me. Don't like the chance of getting a test drive though. In case any of you are wondering, this is what a charger looks like for a McLaren P1. In this case, a P1 GTR. Now, I wouldn't imagine there's too many P1 GTRs in Australia, but it is an extraordinary looking car. Like every P1 is. See if I can get around the other side. Good green and gold paint job there. So I've got a fairly original looking Carrera GT here, silver, as a lot of them are. And there aren't a lot of these in Australia. None of them were delivered to Australia new, to my understanding. But to give you an idea on how original this bad boy is, 12 kilometres on the clock. I'm just going out the back here because there is a couple of absolute stunners back here. So we've got this Aston Martin DB5. Yeah, DB5. So James Bond, have a look at it. Silver. The black roof looks really nice on it. Yeah, look. Absolutely stunning. Parked next to that, we've got a 997 Sport Classic. Now, there's been some firsts for me here today, and this is another one. I've never seen one in real life, and these things are just about gold-plated. Have a look at those Fuchs-style wheels that they come with a polished rim with PCCBs behind them. I really like the colourway with that stripe on it in like crayon or chalk or whatever the colour's called. Yeah, lovely looking car. And we've got, for the Aussie enthusiasts, an HDT Group A SS VK 5 litre. Great looking cars. While we're at it, we'll just sneak a little Cullen in the corner, and what can only be described as part of a 917 attached to the wall. So this black SC is been well used, well loved. Look, black's been polished with an inch of its life here. A lot of patina on this car. This looks a lot like the Koenigsegg car from Perth, which I know came to Dutton. I wonder if this actually is that car. What I have just noticed about this car is it's a 911. It's an old short wheelbase car, so that means it must be about a 67, I think was the end of those. I'm sure a listener out there will correct me. I'm pretty good on most air-cooled cars. This one here, it's I'm not too sure. But it really is amazing how similar to 356s these early 911s are. With the exception of the heater control being a lever down on the floor instead of up on the dash towards the end of the 356 production, or a tap on the floor for the earlier 356s. The gear shift lever looks almost identical, as does the boot, except this is a 5-speed obviously. Those floor vents look the same. Back seats look very similar. In fact, I reckon the seat cushion may even be the same part. Obviously the driver and passenger seats without headrests, or when they're not optioned on these early cars, they look like 356 seats as well. The window winder doesn't, and obviously opening the door is quite different with that push-in button as opposed to a lever. But gee, there's a lot of similarities. It just shows you that the 911 really was an evolution, not a revolution, on the 356. Sure. But I've just noticed in the background, we've got a pre-A 356. Oh, it's a nice one too. White wall tyres. Look at that. This colour's always going to be a hit with me. If you've watched my channel at all. Lovely. Come around. Oh, look at that radio too. This is a beauty. Now, there are very few supercars, and this is probably one of the first ones, when I use the term supercar, prettier than a Lamborghini Miura. This particular example, 69 model, according to the paperwork, 87 original kilometres on it. Now, that is unbelievable. This could actually be one of the most original Miuras in the world. That sort of kilometre count. It is a left-hand drive car, and it is in kilometres, so it could very well be a European delivery. Absolutely stunning in orange. I think Lambo still even uses orange. Have a look at the interior. This car is an absolute cracker. It is so clean and new and perfect. Oh, except rear vision mirror's obviously fallen off from the window. Have a look at the flight-style cockpit up there. I've never actually driven one of these or even been in one, but this really is one of Gandini's masterpieces as a exercise in design. It is absolutely stunning. And it took a car like the Countach to replace it. Not necessarily convinced the Countach is a better-looking car, but it's certainly more striking. The vents in the top here. These slats just are so timeless in design. The Campagnolo wheels, beautiful. Oh, sorry about my shadowing there. Chrome wipers, very 60s. Wheels are knock-ons too. Let's get a closer look there. That Campagnolo design. Indicators are fairly token on the side, but just the stance, the styling, yeah, stunning. showroom here has a cafeteria that has a lot of car enthusiasts. Just turn up, have breakfast, and enjoy the view, basically, because the view is absolutely stunning in here. Anyway, I might just get a coffee, enjoy the, I guess, souvenirs around the place, memorabilia, and have another closer look at some of the cars that really appealed to me. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch the channel. I know I've been absent, but I appreciate it when people do subscribe, send me messages, put anything in the comments below. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching. Marc and Cars.